This is Big Island Video News for your Aloha Friday, the 27th of July, 2012. After a few rough days of speculative news reports that culminated in a Hawaii Tribune Herald News article reporting that the county will resend yellow cards to more than 100,000 voters, Hawaii County Clerk Jame Kawauchi has issued a media release calling the newspaper on its error. In the release, Kawauchi says the County Elections Division will not be sending 1,728 yellow cards to registered voters as reported in Thursday's article written by Hunter Bishop. The yellow card is the pre-election notice to voters confirming their address, precinct, district, and polling place information. Kawauchi says the newspaper's information is not accurate and that new yellow cards will not be sent to every registered voter twice. New yellow cards will be sent to voters who were misassigned. Kawauchi says she's aware that 2 Hawaii Island streets were misassigned to the wrong zip code. Corrections to the voter registry were made and new yellow cards will be sent to these voters. The misassignments affected less than 175 voters and they are now properly assigned, the clerk says. In the media release, the clerk does not mention the somewhat scathing letter sent to her by Hawaii's Chief Election Officer Scott Nago. Big Island Video News later learned that many members of the media had reportedly seen the letter before Kawauchi. The Department of Public Works Traffic Division will replace the Traffic Signal Control Cabinet and install remote monitoring and video equipment at the Henry Street and Malulani Drive intersection in North Kona. Work on this upgrade is Saturday, July 28th, between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Special off-duty police officers will direct traffic to minimize interruptions. The upgrade will synchronize with 2 traffic signals on Henry Street to remotely monitor and improve traffic flow. All work is weather permitting. Further north in Kona, Kaiminani Drive in North Kona will undergo improvements. This federally funded project begins 103 feet from the intersection with Highway 190 and ends at Ahiahi Street. James W. Glover Limited was awarded the $10 million improvement project. Improvements will focus on roadway reconstruction and drainage improvements that include 6-foot shoulders, tie-ins to private driveways on Kaiminani, retaining walls, and restriping of the roadway. The Federal Highway Administration is paying 80% of the construction cost and the county 20%. Construction is anticipated to begin this fall and will be completed in 2013. And in Hilo, the $6.4 million Reeds Island Bridge Structural Rehabilitation Project has been awarded. The project will bring the bridge into compliance with modern load capacity standards. The $6.4 million project was awarded to ABHE and Svoboda Incorporated. The wooden deck will be replaced with steel beams and a steel grating deck. Concrete rock anchors and micropiles will be installed to strengthen and increase load-bearing capacity. Lateral structural steel bracing members will be installed, enabling the bridge to meet earthquake code requirements. The Federal Highway Administration will fund 80% of the cost. The county share is 20%. Construction is scheduled to begin early fall of this year. Police are investigating a reported road rage incident on Highway 130 in Puna. Police say a Toyota pickup truck reportedly struck a 59-year-old Puna man's truck from behind 3 times, sending the victim's vehicle into a slide. The truck was reportedly passed by the victim's truck going south on 130, just past the intersection of Ainaloa Boulevard. Authorities say the suspect even followed the victim to the police station before leaving on Highway 130 back in the direction of Kea'au. The suspect's vehicle is described as a dark-colored new Toyota Tacoma 4-door pickup truck, possibly black or charcoal gray. It appeared to be lifted. Police ask that anyone who may have witnessed the incident or who has information about the truck or its driver to call Officer Sean Tingle at 965-2716. Tipsters who prefer to remain anonymous may call Crime Stoppers at 961-8300 in Hilo or 329-8181 in Kona and may be eligible for a reward of up to $1,000. The first known man to speed wing into Pololu Valley here on the Big Island landed safely on Wednesday, and there is video footage to prove it. Frank T.K. Hinshaw of Hawaii Island Skydiving pulled off the maneuver that was first reported on DamonTucker.com. Hinshaw says a speed wing is basically a very small paraglider, enabling these daredevils to experience the thrill of a parachute ride without having to jump out of a plane. He said he's been using the speed wing since 2009, although he has been experimenting with foot launching with skydiving parachute since 2008. Hinshaw has opened a new skydiving business here on the Big Island, located in the North Kohala area. Hinshaw says he always wanted to take the plunge at Pololu ever since he saw a photograph taken at the scenic lookout.